Does your child with autism struggle with life skills like washing their hands, brushing their teeth, or dressing themselves? Then stick around. In this video, I'm going to share ABA-based strategies which you can start using today to teach your child these life skills. These are the same strategies I use with my own son on the spectrum. My name is Vidya and I'm a mom to a 19-year-old son on the autism spectrum. So to begin with, life skills like washing hands, brushing teeth, they are complex. They contain lots of steps. These can be very overwhelming for a child with autism. So the first thing we need to do is we are going to break down these skills into smaller steps. This process is called task analysis. So for the purpose of this video, we are going to take the example of washing hands. So what we are going to do is we are going to take washing hands and break it down into small steps. So the first step is the child will open the tap, then they will wet their hands, take soap, rub the soap on their hands, wash their hands off, and then close the tap and dry their hands. So did you see? One skill of washing hands contains many steps. So we are going to break down that skill into many steps and simplify it for our child by a process called task analysis. The next thing we are going to do is we are going to create a visual showing the steps involved in washing hands. Then we will print it, laminate it, and put it in the bathroom where your child is going to wash their hands. So each time they wash their hands, they can look at the visual and they can follow along with the steps. So that's the next thing we are going to do. The third thing and the most important thing is don't try to teach your child all these skills at the same time, because that's not going to be possible. It will be very overwhelming for you and your child. So just focus on one skill at a time. So if you want to teach them to wash their hands, then just take that skill and work with that. The next thing what you're going to do is we can teach them these skills by two different methods. The first method is called forward chaining, in which you will teach your child to complete the first step. The first step here being opening the tap independently. Once your child can do this skill independently, then you will move on to the next step, and so on and so forth till you complete the whole process. This is called forward chaining. Or you can also use a different method which is called backward chaining, in which you will help your child to complete all the steps but let them do the last step independently. Once they can do the last step independently, then move on to the last two steps. So this is called backward chaining. So you can teach your child these skills either with forward chaining or backward chaining to complete those skills. The next thing is when you are teaching your child these life skills, they will need your help. They will need you to prompt them. So in the beginning, you can use a hand-over-hand prompt, a physical hand-over-hand prompt to teach your child. And slowly as your child starts mastering that skill, then you will start fading your help. So you will start to help them less and less. So that's very important. The next thing you need to remember is these are not going to happen overnight. You can't teach your child just 1 or 2 times to wash their hands and expect them to master it right away. That's not going to happen, because you will set up yourself and your child for failure. So you have to be patient, you have to be consistent, and you have to continue working with your child on teaching them the skill of washing their hands. As some children might take months or even years to master the skill. It all depends on the child. As we know, autism is a spectrum disorder. Some children might pick up the skill quickly, but some children might need more time. So you need to make sure that you're going to be patient, you're going to be consistent, and you will continue to give your child multiple opportunities in order to practice that skill of washing hands, or whatever other life skill you're going to teach your child. Because we are not looking for perfection. What we are looking for is progress. and progress will be messy in the beginning. They might make a mess, and that's okay. So what we are looking for is little bit of progress each day, and that's our goal. That is what we are going to look for. So with patience, consistency, and giving them time, you will see slowly your child will start learning that skill, and hopefully one day they will be able to do that skill independently. So I hope you found this video helpful. Like this video, share it with a fellow parent, and subscribe to my channel because I share weekly videos like this which will help you to raise your child with autism without overwhelm. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.